Order! Order! You are an incorrigible delinquent at times. Behave yourself, man!
Now, throughout the election campaign, our fact-check team will be examining the claims made by all the major political parties and holding them to account. And we will report what they find. Ed Hauker explains more.
Today, the fact-check team has been looking into a claim made by Michael Gove that the Brexit transition period cannot be extended. The senior cabinet minister was asked this morning on BBC Radio 4 whether the transition period, which is currently slated to end in December 2020, could be extended. His reply, no.
As things stand, assuming we enter the transition period early next year, we will be approaching the end of that transition period. Could it be extended?
No.
Has Michael Gove forgotten what's written in the government's own Brexit deal? Listeners may have been left with the impression that there was no way the Brexit transition period could be extended beyond the end of next year. But the government's withdrawal agreement explicitly says that the transition period could be extended for up to 1 or 2 years to smooth our exit. Ministers say they want a free trade deal by December 2020, but may still extend the transition period beyond 2020 if a deal hasn't materialised.
Of course, there will be no escaping this election on your TV screens, in your newspapers and from time to time on your doorstep. But one of the most important battlegrounds will be on social media. So throughout the election, this programme's new series, Target Voter, will be wading into the murky waters of digital political advertising to work out how you're being targeted online. Propaganda online has now become a standard political weapon, as the Cambridge Analytica scandal revealed.
It has to happen without anyone thinking that's propaganda. Because the moment you think that's propaganda, the next question is, who's put that out?
As those words by Mark Turnbull, then managing director of Cambridge Analytica, showed, elections can be influenced online. And all over the world, they're being mired in allegations of overspending, foreign interference, and downright lies. The question of how voters are targeted, by who, where and why, is now more important than ever. Just today, Facebook removed an advert criticising Labour's tax plans. It was posted by the Fair Tax campaign, run by a former advisor to Boris Johnson. It failed to state who paid for it, one of Facebook's rules on political advertising. As the campaign unfolds, this programme will show you how the digital election is being fought by the main parties and those supporting them. Take this interview from Good Morning Britain. Labour's shadow Brexit secretary was asked about his party's position on Brexit. He answered it.
Why would the EU give you a good deal if they know that you're going to actively campaign against it? Well, which is clearly what most of you are going to be doing.
Well, Piers, I have been talking to the EU, to political leaders across the EU 27 countries for 3 years.
Re-edited by the Conservatives for Social Media, the same question appears to now leave Keir Starmer stumped.
Why would the EU give you a good deal if they know that you're going to actively campaign against it?
Labour has also been facing allegations it misquoted and exaggerated figures taken from Channel 4's dispatches about the cost of American medicines to the NHS after Brexit.
Our figure of 500 million comes from an analysis of figures from the World Health Organization of drug prices and what we know of the discussions that have taken place between the NHS and US drug companies.
Target Voter will uncover what's really happening in the not always transparent world of online political advertising. And we need your help. If you see a political ad online you'd like us to investigate, email it to us at targetvoter@itn.co.uk.